hold on. Are you wearing my fragrance? You know a fragrance is special when you can't stop reaching for it without thinking about it. No matter how many bottles I own, these fragrances have constantly found their way back into my rotation. Some have surprised me, some have earned me a lot of compliments, but all of them have had me completely obsessed lately. These aren't necessarily my all-time favorite, but they're simply the fragrances I can't stop wearing right now. So let's get into it. Wait, before I jump into the video, I have to let you guys know who I am. If you are new here, my name is Shells. I cover fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, all the things. So if that sounds like your type of vibe, I welcome you to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and drop me some comments down below so we can get to know each other. The first fragrance I've been obsessing over lately is kind of like a rediscovery. I've had this fragrance in my collection for quite a few years. And I'm telling you, I took it up the other day and I smelled the nozzle and I was like, oh my gosh. It's like I fell in love all over again. At that point, I was reminded why I had it in the first place. It is Dylan Blue from Versace. If you love Granny Smith apple, then you're going to love this fragrance. There's also black currant. There's clover. There's forget-me-not, which is a note, by the way. And this fragrance should be called Forget-Me-Not. It is so, so beautiful. Very much balanced with fruits and florals. But the apple in here, that Granny Smith apple, is the most forward note to me. But while this is, would I even say this is a simple fragrance? I don't think so. It smells very elegant and elevated. Like, yes, you could wear this every day, but there's something in here that would make me not want to wear this casually. I don't know. Oh my God, it smells expensive. Like, I would definitely wear this to a formal event. Like, I wanna get dressed up. I wanna have on something nice. I don't want to downplay this fragrance as any old casual fragrance that you could just grab and go. No, not to me at least. It smells too good for that. There's something crisp and, you know, just watery about it. It has a beautiful freshness. You get a little sweetness. It's a little musky. I don't know. This is a fragrance that has substance, a fruity fragrance that has substance. I don't think this is a linear scent. You know, this fragrance, I don't know. It just smells good. If you like an elevated apple fragrance, I feel like you're going to like this. This is an oldie but goodie. And this summer, I'm definitely going to finish this bottle because I don't know if you can see the dent. This is below halfway, but I will definitely be picking up a backup bottle. Amazing, amazing fragrance that I feel is slept on. I don't hear anybody talking about this fragrance anymore, but hey, too bad for you. I love it. So again, this is Dylan Blue from Versace. Moving on to a fragrance that smells like the most luxurious spa you can envision in your mind. This was a love at first sniff for me. Very, very simple note breakdown, but the scent smells amazing. It is Bombshell Seduction from Victoria's Secret. A very, very affordable fragrance, but the juice in here does not depict the price tag. When I tell you this smells so rich, oh my God. It has sage, there's tuberose and musk. The tuberose that I'm getting in here is not your sweet bubblegummy tuberose. This tuberose is clean. The sage adds that therapeutic kind of comforting and relaxing, touch to this fragrance, and then that musk just brings it all together. So, so beautiful. I smell this and instantly I feel calm and zen. It smells so expensive. I would not smell a fragrance like this and think, oh my God, this smells like a fragrance that is under $100. No, this smells very, very refined. Guys, do not sleep on Victoria's Secret. This smells so, so good. I remember I went in store, they were having a sale, and I was just moseying around and I just decided to smell this one. And I'm telling you, I had to pick it up with the lotion and the body spray. So imagine layering this with the body spray and the lotion. You will smell like, a walk-in spa. And let me tell you, this fragrance is highly complimented. Perfect for wearing to the office, perfect for your doctor's visit, perfect on those days when you want something to cheer you up. Beautiful, zen, musky type of fragrance. So again, this is Victoria's Secret Bombshell Seduction. The next fragrance I've been obsessing over lately was a successful blind buy. It is Ripe from the House of Henry Rose. Oh, this is such a beautiful, realistic watermelon type of fragrance. You know how watery and juicy, a good watermelon is. And that is what is depicted in this fragrance. Very watery, has a nice rose note in here. There's lychee, there's black pepper, there's cardamom. To be honest with you, I am not getting much of those spices. I'm getting more, of a diffuse sweetness, from the lychee. I'm getting a nice, juicy, mouth-watering watermelon. But this watermelon is not too sweet. It's just juicy and fresh. The rose in here is a very modern take on a rose note. Just think of dewy, watery, luminous, sheer, airy type of rose. This is not a heavy scent. As a matter of fact, to me, this is on the lighter side. But when you think of heat, you need fragrances like these. You know what I mean? You don't want anything that's going to be too annoying, too heavy. This is fresh and airy. Also a bit musky, There are woody notes in here, but I'm not getting much of that. So if you like the Delina La Rose, if you like, the Rose Eras, if you like the Eladaria from Creed, then you're gonna like this. This fragrance does not smell like them, but it's the same kind of vibe, those watery, fresh fruits and those, dewy, floral. Think of all the delicate florals mixed in with some nice, watery, and lightly sweet fruits. Beautiful. So if you're looking for a nice fruity floral or a nice watermelon fragrance, then get your nose on Ripe from Henry Rose. I always feel so strange talking about fragrances, that I have in my rotation, because as I tell you guys, I don't like smelling the same all the time. But I don't know, these fragrances have me hit a chokehold, and I'm like, oh my God, who am I becoming? Am I getting old or something? The next fragrance I have been reaching for non-stop. As a matter of fact, I have not been the only one reaching for this fragrance. My husband has been wearing the heck out of it. And I'm like, you know what? I don't mind you wearing it, because when it's time to repurchase this fragrance, we're going to have to purchase this together, okay? It is Versace Crystal Emerald. Ladies, when you talk about Oh my Lord. When you talk about a sophisticated, niche smelling, freshy, this is what you talk about. I spoke about this in a previous video, and I'm telling you, this fragrance took me on a journey. It started out smelling very much like Eladaria from Creed with the rosebud and the pink pepper. The opening smells very, very similar. It has a few notes that are also in Eladaria. This also has an added note of peach, which, to be honest with you, I do not detect a lot in here. If there's any peach, this is not a sweet peach. This is giving me maybe more of a realistic peach, almost bitter. Then this starts to dry down. There's also raspberry in here. There's musk, incense, and tonka bean. I'm telling you, this is not just your linear type of fresh fragrance. It has substance, and oh my God, can I tell you how potent this is and how this smells amazing on a man too. Whenever my husband wears this, I'm telling you, he shuts the place down. He wore this to Jamaica the other day, and oh my God, he kept getting so many compliments. So this is an amazing fragrance. Back to what I was saying. The opening reminds me of Eladaria from Creed, but then the dry down reminds me of Musk Therapy from Initio. So put those two fragrances together. This is what you get with this fragrance. It smells amazing, and I'm blown away. The longevity is insane. For a clean fragrance, listen to me, I am impressed. Versace went all out with this fragrance. I think they kind of took a different approach from the other fragrances, but I am loving it and I cannot stop wearing this. Look at this. Look at the dent already. I don't know if you guys can see, but we have been wearing this quite a bit. So yeah, if you're looking for a elevated, clean, fresh scent, then get your nose on a Versace Crystal Emerald. This next fragrance, to be honest with you, I surprised myself. I was not expecting to love it the way I do. It is Alien Pulp from Mugler. Oh my God. This fragrance has me in a chokehold. I went into Ulta. I don't remember what I went in there for. You know me and Ulta. I could never stick to the assignment when I go into that store. And I sprayed it on my hand. And I was walking around the store. And I smelled like, it's okay. When I tell you, I left the store and I came home and I kept dreaming about this fragrance. I could not stop thinking about it. It was haunting me. And during the Sephora sale, I made a last minute decision to pick this up. It has notes of raspberry, there's lemon peel, there's jasmine, mandarin, orange, musk. So essentially what I get from this fragrance, you definitely smell that alien DNA, the original alien DNA, but picture it being dialed back just a little bit, but very much there. The jasmine is heavy in here, but there's just something that they did with the raspberry. The raspberry added an extra layer of goodness, not too cloying, very musky, and oh my God, I don't know. When this fragrance hits my skin, it's magic. Smells so, so amazing. To me, if you like dense, fruity florals, this would be perfect. I would wear this on a nice date night. Ah, this smells so amazing. Quality, performance, it is potent. Oh my God, I am so, so impressed. And I'm telling you, you know, I'm very picky with fruity fragrances in general. I'm hard to please with a lot of fragrances, but I look for quality, I look for performance, I look for just how the fragrance makes me feel and the way the fragrance transforms on my skin. And this, I'm telling you, seldomly I will smell a fragrance and go home with it plaguing my mind. Okay? I had to have it. And I did not go for the small bottle, child. I got the big dog. I got the biggest bottle they have. If you're an alien lover, or if you wanted to own an alien fragrance, but the jasmine in the original alien was too much for you, try alien pulp. I don't think you will regret it, but hey, fragrances are subjective. So yeah, alien pulp from Mugler. Oh, so good. The last fragrance I'm gonna touch on makes me feel like I'm in Miami, turning up a little notch. Oh my God, this smells so good. Beautiful tropical fragrance. It is Miami Nectar from Ellis, Brooklyn. And at this point, let's just say it's summer because the place has been so hot. But to the scent, I took this fragrance on my most recent trip to Jamaica. And I was downstairs, and then my husband walks up, and I'm like, hold on, are you wearing my fragrance? The audacity. But oh my God, it smelled so delicious on him. I was like, my God, I have been sleeping on this fragrance. Now, mind you, I've had this fragrance for quite some time, a few months now. And I'm telling you, I am obsessed. The girlies did not lie about this fragrance. Picture a pina colada. I don't know. Oh my God, this is delicious. It has coconut water, there's pineapple, palm leaves, there's frangipani. So you are getting the pineapple, you're getting the coconut water, mixed in with something a little solar. It's creamy. It has, a vanilla touch. Is there even vanilla in here? I think so. Yes, there's vanilla. There's moss. Oh. But what I love about it, the notes are blended beautifully together. Oh my God, this smells so sexy. It's giving me beach. That's all I can think about. Oh, like you have on a very nice swimwear with a beautiful cover up. You have on your oversized sunnies. You have on a nice, little hat. You're on the beach, maybe sipping pina colada or maybe a strawberry daiquiri. I don't know, but this takes me straight to vacation. But it doesn't give me cheap. I don't know. It's that pineapple and that coconut mixed in with that creamy frangipani and vanilla. Oh my God. And I love that nothing is overpowering. The notes are not, working against each other. They're not, I'm not smelling one more than the other. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is so, so beautiful. I'm telling you. It has just a tiny little dent. But I'm telling you, this has made its way back to the front of my collection because this summer, trust me, I'm going to be wearing this down. So if you're looking for a beautiful pina colada-esque vacation in a bottle, get your hands or your nose on Miami Nectar from the House of Ellis, Brooklyn. There you have it, besties. These are the fragrances I have been obsessing over lately. I would love to know what is currently in your rotation. So sound off down in the comments and let me know which fragrances are you currently obsessed with. With that being said, my besties, I hope you have the most spectacular one, and I will catch you in another video. Bye.
Sometimes it takes certain things falling apart for better things to fall into place. Sometimes it takes losing what you're settling for to remind you of what you truly deserve. Sometimes it takes the most uncomfortable